Golden Visa has more attention than ever, especially after many countries removed real estate options. But why is Greece becoming even more popular today? Hi, I am Idil Hamzadi, the director of Get Golden Visa Greece office. In this video, I will break down 3 core reasons why Greece is one of the most attractive destinations for Golden Visa investors. First, it's a real investment, not a donation. With just €250,000, Greece has one of the lowest minimum investment amounts. I'm not just talking about Europe. Even compared to many Caribbean citizenship programs, it's very competitive. Second, many countries remove the real estate option, but Greece still offers that. That's why it's especially attractive for traditional investors who prefer real estate investment over other options. And third, you are investing in a property inside Europe with real return potential. You can rent it out, earn passive income, and later, if you decide to cancel your Golden Visa, you can sell the property and possibly benefit from a capital appreciation. There are still great opportunities in Greece to get residency with just a €250,000 of investment. But this journey is about more than just capital. It's about creating a future for you and your family. If you are ready for a fresh start or a solid plan B, the door is still open, but probably not forever. Looking to secure a long-term future, not just for yourself, but for your entire family. With a single investment, not just you, but 6 to 8 members of your family can gain residency in Europe. The Greek Golden Visa program offers one of the most inclusive family coverage models in Europe. Here is who you can include under a single property investment. The main investor, spouse, children aged up to 21, both the investors and the spouse's parents. That's up to 6 to 8 family members who can benefit from just one qualifying investment. Another key advantage, the property can be jointly purchased with your spouse, which is particularly useful for co-ownership and planning. One thing to note, though, siblings are not eligible under this program. The Greek Golden Visa allows you to turn a single property purchase into multi-generational residency in Europe. Let's structure your application to include everyone who matters to you most. Applying for a Golden Visa in Greece might seem complex, but it is a clear, structured process with the right team. It's easier than you think. Here is how it works. We begin by helping you identify a property that fits your investment goals, whether you are aiming for rental yield, personal use, or long-term capital appreciation. Step 1. Choosing the right property. We begin by helping you identify a property that fits your investment goals, whether you are aiming for rental yield, personal use, or long-term capital appreciation. Step 2. Granting power of attorney. Once the property is selected, or even earlier than this, you will issue a power of attorney to a Greek lawyer, and this allows to obtain your Greek tax number known as AFIMI, open a bank account, perform full legal due diligence, sign contracts on your behalf. The power of attorney can be arranged through a notary either in Turkey or in Greece. Step 3. Obtaining your tax number. We apply for your AFIMI immediately. It's usually ready in 5 business days. Step 4. Opening a bank account. This is optional though, but recommended. Although not mandatory, a Greek bank account makes the payment process smoother and allows you to receive rental income without any bank commissions. Step 5. Legal due diligence. Your lawyer checks the title deed, legal status of the property, outstanding debts or zoning risks. This ensures the property is compliant and investment safe. Step 6. Preliminary agreement and deposit. A preliminary agreement is signed between buyer and seller. It outlines key terms like property details, pricing, payment plan, and conditions. You will also transfer the deposit at this stage. Step 7. Final sales contract. The final contract is signed at a Greek notary. Your physical presence is not required. Your lawyer signs on your behalf. Before signing, every clause is shared and confirmed with you. Step 8. Golden Visa application. Once all legal steps are complete, we submit your online residency application for you and your family. You will receive a white card that allows unlimited travel in and out of Greece while your application is processed. Biometrics appointment. We schedule your biometrics appointment, the only step that requires you to be in Greece in person. A lawyer from our team accompanies you through the entire process. And final step, residency card issues. When your residency permit is approved, we collect it and deliver it to you. Congratulations, you got your residency permits. Your golden visa journey is complete. Your golden visa application isn't just paperwork, it is the foundation for a long-term life strategy. You can renew your golden visa every 5 years. But what if you sell the property? Let's break it down. As long as you keep your investment property, your Greek golden visa can be renewed every 5 years. Each renewal requires a new application at the immigration office, payment of the government renewal fee, a new biometric appointment. Once complete, you will receive a new 5-year residency card. This cycle can continue as long as you maintain your qualifying investment. But what happens if you sell the property? You lose your eligibility and your golden visa expires. To reapply, you must purchase a new property and start the process from scratch. And here is what many investors overlook. If the program rules have changed since your first application, the new investment threshold will apply. For example, let's assume you originally qualified with a 250,000 euro investment. But now the minimum is 500,000 euro. Your new property must meet the updated threshold. Before selling your property, it's important to check the current program rules and how it might affect your future eligibility. One of the most common questions we get is, how do payment plans work for golden visa property investment in Greece? Let me walk you through how it usually goes. Payment plans can vary depending on the project and the seller. But there is one thing you need to know. You can only apply for the golden visa after you have paid at least the minimum investment amount, usually 250,000 euro, for converted residential properties and signed the purchase agreement. So what is the typical structure? First, we sign a reservation agreement once you choose your property. This holds your unit and gives lawyers time to do the legal due diligence. At this stage, you pay a small reservation fee, and in some cases, it's even refundable if you change your mind. Next comes the preliminary agreement, which is signed in front of a notary. At this point, investors usually pay a large portion of the property price, typically 80% or 90% of the total price. Because it's such a big step, we always recommend doing it legally, under notarial supervision. Finally, once all documents are in place, we go back to the notary for the final purchase contract. That's when you pay the remaining 10 to 20%, and the deal is complete. At Get Golden Visa, we act as the independent real estate advisors and guide you through every step of your property purchase. Get in touch with us to explore your options with an experienced team and make sure you are supported by an unbiased approach from day one.